And Governor Laura Kelly is making her mark on the Sunflower State. KSNT News reporter Hannah Brandt sat down to talk with the governor about her journey.
Laura Kelly won the election for Kansas governor in November, becoming only the third female in the state to hold the job.
It was not something on my radar screen at all. I was much more engaged in mental health world.
It took a nudge from a high-profile neighbor to plant the idea in her head.
I actually lived right next door to Kathleen Sebelius, and so she was in the House of Representatives and was going to run for insurance commissioner. And she asked me if I would run for her House seat, and I said no. My kids were too young. Being in the legislature is not particularly a family-friendly position, so I said no.
About 10 years after that conversation, Kelly had a change of heart.
My state senator had been defeated and replaced by a gentleman who was voting in ways that I really found not representative of my district, particularly when he voted against our public school system. And at that point I said, okay, my kids are old enough, the time is right, and I'll run.
She won that election, and as a state senator, she quickly earned the attention and admiration of fellow lawmakers.
She established herself, I think, as somebody that could work very well with people on both sides of the aisle. She was also very good at trying to find common ground and come up with compromises.
Now, as head of the State House, she's surrounded herself with a team that includes a diverse group of Kansas women, like Air Force veteran Brooklyn Roulette Mosley.
I hope when a young woman sees Governor Kelly's staff, I hope she sees something that represents her. We have women who are just out of college, we have women who are seasoned veterans in government, and I think that it's really important for young women to see that you can make a career of it. You can be someone who's single, you can be a mom, you can be someone who retired and came back. I think that that's what I want young women to see.
With more than 3 years left on her term, the governor's work is far from over.
What I really want to leave will be a very robust statewide early childhood system that extends from prenatal right through kids going into kindergarten. I think that could be the greatest gift that we could leave for the state of Kansas.
Hannah Brandt, KSNT News.